Hello, this is Cuberized, and welcome to my All the Mods 11 Let's Play. Well, we have a quest book, and with that we also have an update, which brings us the quest book and a few more things. So let's start with the update. So we've gone from 0.1.2 to 0.2.0. And with that, in addition to the quest book, comes iron furnaces. So we get a host of furnaces here of various levels that do various speed. If you get an unobtainium furnace, upgrade that to all the way up, it's a cook time of 1. Compared to, I think the copper is the lowest level in iron furnaces, and it has a cook time of 180. So there's a huge difference between this, and every time you upgrade, so if you go up to iron, it's 160, silver is 140, gold is 120, etc., all the way up. And like other mods, you can actually upgrade from a lower level to a higher level. So you can go from stone to iron, iron to gold, etc., up. The upgrades are, this is for iron as an example. You just iron around some type of stone, and then you can slap it onto an existing one. If you want to go up to gold, it starts getting a little bit more expensive. And this is from iron to gold. And then if we want to go from gold to diamond, it's actually not that bad. It's actually not as many diamonds, but check it out. It's definitely going to help out, and you can take, instead of powering furnaces, you can use your existing furnaces and just give them upgrades. The other thing we have is there has been added to an already existing mod, which is the sorry, I should do it this way. BBL. So there's these strainers. Nope, not that. Where is it at? This thing. There's a strainer, and you use a mesh in the strainer. Well, the mesh, it's, if I do mesh, it's what you sift through. Well, all the modem mesh has been added. So that is the highest tier mesh added to the ones that already exist. And let's see what else. XP. There has been a change to, so this you can craft from experience, and you can use it to do a bottle of enchanting. So if you want that that recipe, as well as now you can do fluid experience in the squeezer, whether you use the mechanical one or the non-powered one that you jump on. So we now have that opportunity. And there's been a couple of other minor updates, but the big thing is the quests. Now, with the upgrade, the disclaimer on the quests is that they're still a work in progress, and there's a lot of references in the quest book to all the mods 10. Like this is here, and the welcome says all the mods 10, although that's very tiny. Let me see. It says all the mods 10 and not all the mods 11. So you're going to see these kinds of things, and then there's also going to be certain things where you're going to have a lot of question marks, stuff that isn't quite filled out, things that aren't in this yet. Ours, for example, is not in here, so we really can't do anything with this. So this actually is all referring back to what was in all the mods 10. So they're working on it, and as they make mods available, they will add them in. Iron spells and spell books, again, is not in, but iron gems and jewelry is. So They may end up including a section for that in here somewhere, but for now it's not. So it also kind of, this is a nice way to kind of get a sense of what's in and what isn't. Before you upgrade, please back up your game. This is fairly significant. And when you do finally load the game, give it some time because it's going to try to deal with the fact we now have a quest book. So it's going to go off and pop things up like crazy. So even if you're just moving things around in your inventory, it's going to detect that you're doing things and have things, and it's going to start checking off boxes. So yeah, don't be alarmed with the All the Mods 10. They know it's there, but we have a quest book, finally! Yay! Woohoo! All right, so it has arrived. Very excited about that. So that's the gist of the changes. You can read the change log while your game is updating to get the full gist of what's going on. And I think that means I have a merchant that showed up. Or a trader. Let's go see who or what that is. See if they have anything. We have llamas and buckets and yep, let me go grab the buckets. We like emeralds. And here. And bottles of water. I don't think I have, unless I have them in here. I have bottles. Okay, we'll just make 2. Or 47. I don't know how many times I hit that sink. A few times. So where are you, guy? Okay. Yeah. Yes, of course. There you go. Thank you. Now, what do you have for sale? Anything good? Efficiency and unbreaking. I like the enchantments. Don't like the price. Brown dye I don't really need. No, I'm good. Okay. Thank you very much. So, quick review here with the planting. These two are going... This is going slowly. It hasn't really mutated much. And this one is doing really well. It's growing very fast. So these don't have much underneath them, so they are going very slowly. And these don't have a hoe in the pylon, so it's not doing anything. So I want to go and let's put... Okay, bottle's now empty. So the first thing I wanted to do was I want to make a few, since I made some blaze gold in a previous episode, I want to make a few creature catchers. Not many, because I don't have a lot of ender pearls, but just a few. And I can put that away and that away. And the next thing I want to do is I want to go kill the wither. Yeah, I I say that I want that, and I hope I really want that. Yes. Yes, the other thing that would be very nice is, and I think the bow works like this. There is an inferium bow as well, and to make that we need a bow and then upgrade it. Now this does have mending on it, and it is actually so I don't know if I can do this without losing those perks, so we're gonna see. I don't need the seeds. It's probably gonna get all excited here. And I want to do all of these if I can. And there, and I think I may need 2 more. And 2 more of these. Okay, let's see if we can do this. So first things first is, does these, let's see. And I'm not going to actually be able to do all of this because I don't think I have enough of these shards. But let's see if we can do the pickaxe and the bow. And let's do... I might. I don't know. We'll see. No, that's not how it goes. It goes this way. This just needs to be separated somehow. Okay, and let's do this. I gotta put that in the middle. In fact, let me get more of this. Okay, I have 2 more stacks, so I should be able to easily do 16 of that. And 16 more of this. Okay, let's get that out of the way. So, yeah, let's make sure I can get these all done. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I can circle back around and do more. Then we need to do blue. I guess technically it doesn't matter what order we do it in, it just matters when we go to apply them. And I think I just ran out of space. Okay, let's put, there's this, we have a little bit of that, and we've got some orange, some blue. I think this went into my backpack. Yes. There's more blue. And then I've got, that's more green. Okay, then we can do this. Okay, so I should be able to take the bow. Now this is the part where I'm not sure if I'm going to lose this stuff or not. So we're going to check before I take the bow out of there. And it keeps the mending, and okay, so this is perfect. So whatever's on here stays on here. I don't really need the mending per se, but I want all the other perks, and I do keep that. So great. So there's that. And the other thing I want to do is this. And keep that. And now we're just going to repeat that for the rest of this. The next thing I'd like to do is upgrade the pick because unbreaking is lovely. And then blue. And last but not least, now I have an unbreaking sword and an unbreaking bow, and the damage goes away. Great! And then I should have hopefully enough. I already have some of this and this, so let's go back, and I need these and this, and I'll take that and that. Okay. So, doing the pickaxe. I'm going to need more diamonds. And more ingots. So if I have 10 left. Oh, I'd have 20 left. So if I need to do another stack of this, then I'm not going to be able to upgrade anything else. So these, I just want 2. Oh, wrong one. Oh. Oh no. No, 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 no. I just screwed up. I put the whole stack in. Dang it. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, I just want 2. And then I need 2 of these. And 2 of these. It's handy if you can do this all at once, as opposed to even one tool at a time is just takes a little bit of doing things here. Alright, so I should be able to do this now. Well, the good news is I have those for when I needed to make the rest of my tools. I just didn't really want to do it right then. But that's okay. They're going to be used because I'm going to upgrade the rest of these. And I don't know what's going on with the merchant, but he may need to go away. And then blue. So when I go to the Nether, I will be able to use this and won't have to worry about it breaking. So the next thing is, between episodes, I went ahead and traded out these 2 villagers for 2 other villagers who became librarians, and I was able to get a bunch of looting books that I've merged together and used up pretty much all my experience and fortune. So I'm going to try to apply this and this, and I don't think I'm going to have enough. There we go. I've got all the experience. So we'll see if I can get either one of these on there And this would be looting. That takes 18, so the answer to that is nope. And this would go here, and that will work. So I will do, actually, do we have an augment for this? I think there might be an augment for, are they called augments or upgrades? Augments. For the pickaxe specifically that does fortune. I think there is something that does fortune. Let me just look here. Because if there is, then I won't need that. It's mining. Come on, where's the fortune? Really? No fortune? Luck isn't bad. We'll have to think about luck, but that would be on, interesting, that's on armor. There is no... There's absorption and there's luck. No fortune. So this luck is 3 luck, which needs 1 luck. I think I can do this. Need shards and ingots. So I do shards like this. Do iron ingots there, and there's the blank one. And then, yeah, then we just have to go out and do... And I think I want to put this on the... pants? So I need red and gold, and orange and gold, and light green and gold. Orange, red, light green, and lots of gold. Okay, let's do this. And give me that. So we are actually making something that is not seeds, which I hope you find as exciting as I do. All right. And it probably went in my backpack. Okay. And then we need more gold. So this is how we're going to make the flight for the chest piece once I have the nether stars. And the thing, I'm going to turn my backpack off just temporarily because it keeps pulling in items that I need to see. That should change to 3, and it does. And then we will put out more gold. And the red. go put this on. So we take the, I think I said leggings. I was going to use leggings and level 5. This isn't here? Wait, how do we do this? Okay, 1 second. How does one... We just put it in the crafting table? No. 1 sec. Okay. Figured out what the issue was. I'm trying to use a smithing table and I need to use the tinkering table from this thing. And I haven't crafted it yet. So it's just stone and soulium dust, which I should have soulium dust in here. Soulium dust. And just plain stone. And there we go. And I am kind of running out of room. But since this is used with those, I'm going to bring that over here and plop it down. So I want to do this and this. And I don't know what that's for. Okay. Got it. And we're going to go inside. Oh! Ow! Alright, I actually just want to put this stuff away. By put away, I mean just toss in here. Yeah, so we're going to see what this does. And so we'll see. Oh, this I actually need. This and this. We'll take this. I will take that. Don't need that. Oh, that's the other thing I want to buy. From him, I want to buy a stack of arrows. Alright, put these in here. Okay. I think we are ready to go kill a wither. Yep, let's go. I'm going to go into the Nether. So I'm just going to scoot through here. He may have come through. He did come through. Okay. Now, for this, I would like to go up as high as possible. And maybe not right next to my thing here. Let's go up this way. My goal is to kind of get up close to bedrock on the ceiling. And, oh, sure, don't mind if I do. So let's make a escape tunnel. There we go. And we'll go up and see. I think I see bedrock right there. Okay, we are then where we need to be. And let me switch to a small tunnel for now. Okay, so bedrock is right there. So it's just a little above. And I'm going to oh, this is part of my... Yeah. Didn't realize I was crossing over my own path. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to... yeah, that's fine. This was a path I took to get... over. Let's see how what this opens up into, because I don't want this to open up into a big area like this where he could potentially get out. So I definitely want to not do that. So let me fill this in, since this was just me exploring. The idea is to kind of keep it confined, and so I do not want to encourage him to go wandering out. Okay, this... Okay, that'll probably work. And I can actually duck that way if I have to, which I probably won't. But I have enough to go backwards that if I need to as well. Okay, there we go. So I think this is going to be a good spot. So I just need to make a space here that is big enough to hold him when he spawns. And he's going to start breaking blocks like crazy. And, yeah. Okay, that is big enough. Okay, and he will probably tend to want to go up and down and all around and break blocks everywhere. So, let's eat something before we get this going. And we're just going to back up. Let him finish his thing. I'll just wait back here. Let's see if I can hit him from here. Where'd he go? Aiming at the basalt, and I didn't realize he had already gone all the way up to the ceiling. Okay.
Turn this actually back on. Save you for later. Seriously? I do not know if I can pick up the wither. Honestly, I do not know. I've never tried. Okay. The answer is yes. Yes, I can. He has made a pretty big mess here. And, yeah. I'm going to try to fill this in and release him again, and see if we can try to... I don't know if there's anything that's actually... I know obsidian is good, but it's not even necessarily wither proof. I don't think that anything is wither proof. Witherproof block. I stand corrected. Wither skeleton, essence, and soulstone. So, yeah, there is. But I don't have that. How does one make that? That actually needs probably the withers with the soul jars, and the soul jars coal in soul jars. Okay. We're gonna go see if we can make some of that. I'm just gonna home it. Save me a little bit of a walk. Alright, so that brings us to the next thing we need for mystical agriculture, which is a soul extractor. I think that's what it's called. It is a machine. There it is. And what this will allow us to do is machine frame. Okay. Let's get
Okay, so to make this, we need a soulium dagger. I don't know that I have any soulium ingots. Let's check. It's a brownish looking ingot. I don't see it. Okay. And we need prosperity shards. Of course we do. The thing that I run out of the most. So I need 4, 6, 8. I don't have enough shards. Unless I have a soulium dagger around that I might have. I might have made one. Because I was doing the... Ah! Oh, that's cool. And 1 shard. Okay. And let me grab the glass. Okay, because this is the soul jar I need to fill up. Alright, so let's see if I can do this now. This... Oh, I need a gold sword, which I do not have. And sticks, which I do not have. Okay. Redstone. Machine frame. And then... Okay, this is going to need energy, and I'm going to need more of the soul jars, which I think is why I took the stuff in over here. So I'm going to need... Okay, and I need coal. I don't know how much coal, but we'll figure that out. Dun dun dun. Well, I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to remove that, and we will just plop this down here. Yep, full, and here? No. There it is. Had to shuffle things around. So I need a few more of these because this is only going to get me, yeah, I'm going to need 80 pieces of coal to fill up this jar. And I need 4 jars, which means I need more of this soul glass, which is soul dust, and the soul dust, oh yeah, that's right, that's that stuff. Okay, that's cool. That's doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. So I'm going to be on a quest for prosperity shards. Again. This is empty. Okay. Let's get this stuff out of here. Soul dust I need. Soulium I do not. I need this and this and this. And then to cap this, I need a soulium ingot, and that is back here again. How many of these ingots do I have? I have, yeah, I used them there, that's bad. I have 2 here. It's the prosperity ingots again. Is there any way to get more prosperity ingots other than looting? Squeezing gives me a chance, but I have to silk touch it. And these I don't have. What about sifting? I don't see sifting here. Maybe it's not something that comes from a sifter. Let's do sifter. Let's go look at this thing. Dead bush. Yeah, I'm not seeing... It would be a... Yeah, it would be a... prosperity or peace. There's a fragment, gravel, and dust, but I don't know how one... Yeah, this is something else. This is a whole different thing we have not started yet. There's a prosperity bee. He's cute. Crystalline bee, a okay. Yeah, and you can't actually grow this stuff. Because this is only used in crafting. It's not actually... Okay. Well, there's not much we can do about that. And I need one more dust. Or one more ingot, which is iron. Solium. Oh, I put it back over here. Looking for the solium dust. There it is. So this. This should get us what we need, although it will take time to fill. In the interim, we put the glass away. Put this away. That back there. These will get filled. And so let's let the Enderman out and see if we can just get him upset, and he left. There he is. Okay, did I get anything from him? I think I did. Good. So this was a wither skeleton. And actually, since I'm trying to do canned wither skeleton, I'm going to take this and hold it while I release this guy. So how these work, and this is a good thing, if you're not going to use the Soul Extractor, either because you don't have the items to put in it, so you have to actually kill them, what you can do is you can capture them or just carry around one of these jars. And when you're holding, you have one of the jars in your inventory, you can go ahead and kill it, and it will put in, don't know if it's this one or this one. Oh, you know what? I can't do it with this. I have to do it with the dagger for it to work. Okay, glad I checked that out. So, and just so I do not end up losing these, I'm going to put that back in there. Now, I'm going to, how much obsidian do I have? Some. Sorry. This craft, it's wither. I need these bones and soul stone to make the block, or soul glass. I think soul stone would be easier because it's just smelted cobble soul stone, which I think I have or had. It's right here. So it's all part of this making soul dust that I'm doing. So I'll just run some through. which is, I know I have more. Yeah, there it is. And let's get some coal. So we'll fill that up, run that through, fill that up, fill that up. Okay. And we're out of energy. Let me take that out, probably because it's nighttime. Oh, it just turned daytime. Okay, well, I don't mind the seeds slowing down. I need to be able to, actually, I could put this in here. It's going a lot faster, but it's just not keeping up because I'm... Yeah. Need more solar. Which is another thing to do. Okay, so we're waiting for that to happen so I can make the seeds, which is a good thing. And then I can go release the wither and put blocks around him so he won't do so much damage. And where is my other... There it is. And then let me put this stuff away. Most of this goes into here. So that, this, this. This is my in general mob drops sort of stuff. This is gems and ingots. These are just blocks. And there. If we have something like, I have these gold that have Curse of Vanishing on them, I don't want to use them. What we can do with them is put them through the salvaging table, and I'm just going to toss them in there. And then, well, something came out. This I haven't cleaned this out recently, but especially if there aren't any enchantments on it, I get other sorts of things here. And where am I putting this stuff? Well, let me put the ingots here. I'll put the leather here. I think these items I'll toss back in the chest. Okay. So what else can we do? Let's, so one of the things from Reliquary that I want to do is actually do the Tome of Alkastri. So let's look at this thing. So this is going to require a slime drop, which I think I have just the one, or I used it. Or I put it back. Did I use it already? I may have used it. So I had one. So I need to go get more. And I need to go get some slimes anyway. So that's a thing. Because I want to make slime seeds. With that, we get slime seeds. We'll get this slime here, which will, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. This we can turn into either magma creams or slime balls, which gives us ample supply of that. But I also need to go find some of these little slime pearls, this thing, which means I need to go find slimes. This is another thing that takes a slime pearl. This takes a slime pearl. Yeah, so there's a bunch of things around, and this takes a slime pearl. So having an ample source of slimes is a really good idea. And being able to go over there and hit them with a good sword and get a bunch of stuff would be also nice. And yeah, I do not have. Do I have enough yet? I might. Let me see if I have enough to put. Where did I put them up here? Looting, that might be a bit much to put on. We'll see. 18. I could do with 3. I just can't do a 4. Yeah, and I have a 3. So let's try 3. There we go. And yeah, I don't think Fortune 3 will go on here. Oh, yeah, it will. Okay. There we go. So with all of that, let me tuck the rest of the stuff away. And yeah, I think we're almost there. I'm going to go ahead and try to finish off the wither and just put down some. I'm going to put down some obsidian. It should break, but it should also slow down the wither a little. And then when I get the seeds that I need, I can go ahead and make those blocks. And then it won't be so bad. But I'd like to go ahead and... I didn't do that. But yeah, okay. Well, somebody's been fighting somebody here. And I have no problem with taking your loot. Oh, let me go this way. All I want to do is try to get him confined in just a little bit, and I'm going to confine in here. And again, he's gonna get out, so this is not a permanent fix. It's just kind of to get him to be somewhat penned in. I say loosely. Hopefully he won't try to go too far. looks kind of a little haphazard, but yeah. He will probably blow through these blocks very quickly. Okay, but at least it's my attempt to kind of sort of keep him trapped-ish. A little bit. Alright. Do I have this on? I do. Okay. Ow. It worked. Yep. Although he did get out of the area. He just kind of blew through it. Just went this way. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Let's do this. Shapeless. So I will endeavor to coat that area with those blocks once I get the seeds made and can generate some of that essence. Until then, let's go and see what kind of trouble we can get into in the mine, and then yeah, we'll I think call it quits. And again, just for speed, we need to get food, so let's go to our next food item. And then I got my nether star and a yellow heart. Oh, how sweet. Okay. Nice. Excellent. Let's, I'm just gonna home it. Oh. I did home, didn't I? Alright, we're gonna pop through the portal and go down into the mine quickly and test out our new pickaxe. Because there's all the modium down there. And just to expedite things, I am going to pause the recording and get all the way down to the bottom where all the modium is, and then I'll start the recording again so you don't have to watch me walk downstairs. Okay, I am down in my mine, not all the way at the bottom, but very close to the bottom, and this is where I came and found the deep dark biome and my very first piece of all the modium. So we're going to see, it looks like from this, if you look at the top of the screen where it says deep slate all the modium ore, I get a check on the pickaxe, so here we go. Oh, and there's another block. Okay. So the answer to the question is, how many pieces did I actually get? And the answer is 7. Woohoo! I am thrilled. I am thrilled, and this is an unbreaking pickaxe, so I can just mine to my heart's content here. Other than the fact it's very dark. So apologies for that. Let me put up a torch. So everything got really dark the moment I got rid of the aluminium. Let's put it here. Okay. So there is skulk everywhere. and a little concerned about that. But yeah. But lots and lots of goodies here. I mean, it's like wall-to-wall items to mine. And I don't think I have, I do have this. I need to get experience on this to repair it, otherwise it will break. I tried to switch over to it so it's in my hand, so it's active, but yeah, not working. I have to step away from it. The other thing, when I was trying to relocate, okay, let's see if I can do this from far enough away. In fact, let me move this here. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm going to try to mine that and then switch over to my hoe so the hoe actually gets the experience. And unfortunately I have to sneak up on it. There's only one. And that wasn't something that was actually going to give off. That's ore. Okay. I need to find like gems, or like redstone would be great. What I found was up there, and I don't think there is a, you see that crystal right there? I think that's one of those geodes. And I think if we're careful enough, yeah, I don't think there's a summoning thing around. I hope not. That stuff makes me worried. And this is iron. So with this, okay, first of all, let me see if I can be very gentle with this. I get these shards, and these shards can be used for a variety of things, but if we take them and smelt them, we get an iron ingot. So with this is a budding one, but this one here is a non-budding. So if I break that, I get this block, and this block let's see here. Yes. So there is a occultism spirit that we can summon that's called a crystallizer, and as long as the crystallizer is level 2 or higher, then they can actually take these blocks and change them into this. These shards, and these shards can then be smelted to make ingots. So we might want to get into occultism sooner rather than later, because all these blocks here are decorative or can be used in occultism. And so I don't inadvertently break this. I'm going to put that away. But I want to take all those blocks out of here, and plus I can harvest these crystals right now that are mature, and yeah, get some iron. Now, iron is not the supply I'm most concerned about, but I can probably do the same thing with the diamond. I think it's called, that I found the other episode. The diamond, no, that's catalyst. That's not what it's not what it is. It's at least I don't think they're called catalyst. I thought they were just called shards. Shard, yeah. Diamond. Yes, these. So again, the same thing with this. We take this. Nope. We can so this can be smelted to make a diamond, which is great. This can be used by the crystallizer. Also needs to be minimum of tier 2 to make these. So you can, again, those blocks are actually can be used in occultism to make diamonds. So when I find one of these, it would actually be really advantageous to be able to take all of the blocks and did that take budding out too? Did not want to do that. And am I doing tunnels? Is this not... What have I got this on? Oh, I got it on a large tunnel. That would be why that did what it did. Okay. Ignore me. So, yes, I want to go ahead and do this and try to get as much of this as I can. And then, yeah, occultism is the thing. We're gonna occultism. And I think at this point, we've tried out our pickaxe. It's working just fine. And, yeah, I'll just grab a couple more of these. Now, this kind of needs to be chunk loaded, and with this, again, I've got quite a bit of iron, so I'm not that overly concerned about it, and at this point we don't have any way to pick these up. And so yeah, so that's a thing, but it is here, and I can that's not where I came in. Did I come in this way? Yes, I did. I came in this way. So, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Yeah, we found another geode, and yeah, we've upgraded some of our equipment and killed our first wither. So, I'm going to, between episodes, go back and fill these 2 jars up, and then we'll make the seeds and get that rolling. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please toss me a like. I really do appreciate that. And subscribe, please, to get alerted to new content as I make it available. If you do have any questions or comments, toss them down below. I do read and reply to everything. I hope you enjoyed this All the Mods 11, and yay for the quest book. Yay! Great job, team. Looking forward to more updates. Take care, everybody. This is Cuberized signing off.